Hello, everybody. Before we dive into anything, me and Nep here want to just take a moment and unwind and look into what happened today. Before we do any of that, let's all take a moment of silence to remember, embrace, and know who the fuck Kyle fucking Bush was. For all that's joining, thank you very much. We are here for Thursday Night's Thunders Race 3. What you guys will see is at Lernerville Speedway. Before we go any farther, Nep, this was some news none of us wanted to see today.
Right. I mean, uh, you grow up and, you know, NASCAR drivers and sports players, they're heroes. And you never think anything bad could ever happen. And even as a grown man, I'm 45 years old. And when I first heard about it, I had to real quick grab my phone and check Google, to make sure that it wasn't just because you see all the time on Facebook, so and so passed away, and it's just a hoax. But the first thing I did was I grabbed my phone and got on Google to double check it, and I saw where he was hospitalized this morning, and then real quick I was watching something on uh, Tubi, and real quick I got off that and flipped over to the local channel. I live here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and it was on a commercial break. I was watching WBTV, and it was on a commercial break. And the moment it come back to the news feed, it said breaking news, and it's just like kind of like my heart just kind of like fell. Like when the local news actually reports it, then you really know that it's not a hoax, that it is a actual thing, and it's just like just emotions. You think about poor little Braxton, and his birthday's just 3 days ago. And then Samantha, Kyle's wife, and I can never think of the daughter's name. But how much it affects them. Us as racing fans, it hits us one way, but I could only imagine how they're feeling right now. So
Yeah, I mean it is rough. Um, like I'm at a loss for words. It just it's something you never want to see, no matter if it's a fan, a family member, anything. You don't want to see this shit. And you know, like we were all just talking about, he just went out and won a truck race last week, and that was his. And
yeah,
he had a heart-to-heart speech at the end there, saying she was asking him how the race went, well, how he felt about the win, and he's just like, I just gotta enjoy it because you don't know how many more you're gonna get. Then the next week he passes
you,
away. That's
you
insane.
never know. Yeah, you never know when the last one is, and 6 days later, you know, this happens.
Yep.
So they're very touching. Josh, I know you were a big fan of them. Um, I mean, in D2D, you were notorious for running the 18
18.
M&M car.
Mhm. Yep.
So, I mean,
Yeah, I was a Gordon fan growing up. And then when Kyle really started coming on, actually when he went to Gibbs, when he left Hendrick, I basically followed him over because Kyle was a young shot. He showed he had the attitude, he's got the drive, and he was always fast.
Not to
Uh,
mention, once he went to Gibbs, he's driving Toyota. You work for Toyota,
exactly.
so it was like a match made in heaven.
It all matched up, and I won't get too emotional about it because I did cry when I found out what happened. Uh, but one day, I'm very thankful for the opportunity that my job gives me. I actually ended up going to Watkins Glen one year with Toyota. They had a Toyota tent set up. They had all you can eat, all you can drink, stuff like that. Um, but so we got to. It was a certain thing. Not all places, Toyota dealerships could do this. Um, you get a truck from the shop, and well, you get a truck for your shop for your dealership that you're dealing with. So we showed up, um, and they did a parade. So the pre-race parade, they name out the drivers and stuff like that. They come through on the trucks waving onto the crowd. Um, well, what happened was this was my third time going. Um, I'm sitting there and they had us pull in a different way. So we were at the entrance of pit road, and there was like, "Hey, guys, pull the trucks over here. You're gonna park here. All the drivers are gonna walk through. They're gonna find the truck that they need to be on." So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting there. First walks by was Ross. I said hi to Ross. I said hi to a couple other people. Um, then I looked in the mirror and I saw Kyle Busch coming. And I had my buddy sitting in the passenger seat. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna shit my pants if I can't get him to at least stop and take a photo with me. He's like, all right, Josh, you got this. So I looked over and I saw him. I stuck my arm out the fucking window and I said, Kyle, wait. And he just stood there and looked at me. I'm like, can I, because you weren't supposed to get out of the truck, you had to stay in. I was like, can I please get a picture with you? He's like, yeah, sure. And this was the photo that we took. I, it was the shittiest selfie I possibly ever could get, but it meant so fucking much to me because that was my role model. And to
Right,
be able to share that moment was awesome. And now that this happened, it's just like this photo is a token of like, he was here and everything that I enjoyed that he did. I modeled my racing style after him. I was fucking aggressive as hell, and I didn't care, especially on the online aspect. I was aggressive as hell, um, and I really followed what he taught. And the world lost a fucking great, great, amazing athlete, and one of the best drivers in the sport. And it sucks. It feels like now I know how everyone felt when Earnhardt Sr. passed away.
right.
That this is our Earnhardt. He's gone.
Yeah, I mean, 41 years old. I mean, it just goes to show, you never know.
Well, as much as I don't want to get into stuff, we do have a show to move on to tonight. Before we go
Hmm.
anywhere, I threw in a photo which I loved. I remember this race fondly when Kyle got his 200th win in NASCAR. Between the top three series, he got number 200. Man, there will never be another Kyle Busch. I mean, he was Kyle fucking Busch. If you didn't know what that meant, you were under a rock. You didn't realize what life was. This was Kyle fucking Busch at his best. I missed him not racing for Gibbs. I was upset when he went to RCR, and I really wish he did better over there. And knowing that this all happened, I don't like this. This has such a bad feeling in my stomach, and we lost someone I looked up to the most, and
Yeah,
it's fucking
I,
brutal.
I was hoping that after his contract with RCR ended, that he would go back to Hendrick and finish where finish his
He
career where
started.
he started.
Yeah.
But and I think there was talks about it at one point. At the beginning of the season, possibly going to Hendricks after this season,
Mm,
and unfortunately,
yeah. They will never know. I mean, I have up here now, which is his last win, aka last week in the truck. Insane. That was his 69th win in the truck series. All joking aside with the 69, it was his 69th win in the truck series. Dude's a madman, and he's got 60 something wins in the Cup series. I think 63 if I remember correctly. So it's just
something like
badass
that.
all around. Badass all around.
I think he's like number one all time in trucks, number one all time
In
in
Xfinity,
Xfinity, and then I think he's up there in like the top 10.
I actually think
Eh,
Denny's one win off Kyle. I hope, I honestly hope Denny goes out there and wins it this weekend. That would be insane. I would cry my eyes out if I saw that. I think Denny's one win off him. If I remember correctly, let me fact check myself quick. But yeah, it's insane. No one likes to see this shit at all, man. But I'm just, yeah, Kyle Busch has 63 wins. Denny has 61. So Denny's 2 wins off that. Go out there and tie Kyle, please, this year. Just do it.
right.
Let me cry some more, please. That's all I need. But
Yeah, he Kyle Busch is ninth in overall wins with 63 wins,
hmm yeah. So, man,
and Denny is actually two off.
yep, two off.
He's at 61. So,
hmm Yeah. So,
but then the next active driver, shoot, you have to scroll. Shoot, you go down to Joe Logano with
mm,
37 wins. So I mean,
it's insane. It is insane.
hmm,
It was insane what the man was able to do for the whole entire sport, and it's insane that the man's gone. So he left way too soon. But all right, we gotta rub this off.
yeah,
We
we
gotta
got to
rub
get
this
into
off.
dirt track action.
Yes. So thank you everyone that stopped in for our little remembrance of Kyle Busch. There'll never be another one. All right. While we're here tonight, Temple Racing television broadcast of Thursday Night Thunder here at Lernerville Speedway. This is race 3 of their summer tour. Um, last week I was here. Me and Nep, we were commentating. Nep, we had a blast last week. I'm ready to do it again this week.
Oh yeah, it was fun. At Port Royal, hard action. Side by side racing, rubbing and banging only you get as you only get at a dirt track race. So Lernerville's going to be another one. It's a fast track. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see how they handle and who can ride that line at the top of the back straightaway and not take it over the edge. Um, what are you doing, Josh?
I was just
Oh,
moving stuff around so I can get your stream up whenever you do it.
oh, okay.
I just want to make sure we were all put together. That's why I
Yeah.
was doing that quick. But yeah, Lernerville, different track as we'll show you there. And then we'll do your ride along there, and you can show everyone what it's about. So for you, well, without further ado, here we go. Lernerville Speedway, we are here for some dirt slinging, alcohol, fuel smelling, slider watching, fender banging, dirt track racing action featuring mine and yours truly, Josh and Nip. We're here again, and we're enjoying it. We have a lot of fun, man. That's all that matters. Um, let's dive over here in track specs. Nip, take it away.
All right, let's look at this. Lernerville Speedway, which is the home track of one of our owners tonight, Jay Clay. He lives just right down the road from there. Every night that they're racing, almost, you're going to see him in the infield as he's part of the safety crew. So, you know, that's got to be an honor, to be able to be out there and be, you know, seeing all of the action, live every week. Where is my broadcast? No. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
No, no, it's all good. But
Um,
I'll pick up where you're leaving off here. Yeah,
yeah,
Jay's home track. Pretty cool place. Very unique. It's got no guardrail at the top of the track, so if you go off it, you go off it. Um, but we'll show you when we go to the Nips ride along. But let's go over track specs. Let's keep the show moving.
and I will say with the picture, you did a damn good job. I like this little clip here. I finally made it to the track spec, and it's got the little track on there and all. Um, it was rather interesting looking, But you look at the track specs: 4/10 of a mile, dirt oval, track length. Four turns. Fit, racing surface width is 50 feet. So the width of a football field is 50 feet. So the bankings and the turns 12 degrees, straightaways with a 4 degrees
A
banking.
football field is 100 yards, and
No, the length, not the width.
you got me good. Fair enough. Okay, you had me confused.
Front straight and back straight are even 640 feet. Start finish line, of course, on the front straightaway. You're going to see these cars get anywhere up to 110 to 120 miles an hour when they get into super late models. Um, it's a fine line, because you want to run right up against the wall or right up on that lip right there on the back straightaway, and you want to try to get it down into the dark section, the middle of the track. Some people would be hugging the inside to get that good run out of the turn coming down the straightaway. So, and then you kind of float your way up to the top, and then about the time you get to start finish line, you got to start making that move to go down, dive down low to get onto the infield. So, I mean, into the turn.
It's a lot of it's a very interesting track with a lot of different racing crews. We'll see here tonight who tries to make the bottom work, who runs the top, and who rips the middle. So that'll be pretty cool to see. But hey,
You know,
look what time it is. Nip, are you ready for the ride along?
I am. I'm live on my Twitch.
All right, everyone go over to NipDog45's live, give him a follow, see what he's about. And Nep, I'm gonna give it to you. Show everybody what this track does.
All right, here we are, Lernerville Speedway practice session. I'm gonna be driving the TRT 45K for a couple of laps around this track, and then somebody call the airport because we're gonna take off. You see, as you start off, you're coming into turn 1 and 2, build up that speed, and then you want to kick that ass sideways, get through there, start moving your way back up to the track into the turn, a little off the gas, get turned. I always get so nervous about driving that back straightaway because, ooh, nice lap right there. Trying to keep her in a good momentum, not losing any speed on the slide. Back across start finish line. But this is what I'm talking about. If you mess up, you're done for.
Wow. That thing just kept
yeah.
flying.
Yeah. If you come off wrong, and you see, I mean, let me pull up here. You can see how much of a lip this thing has.
Mm-hmm.
That banking right there. And if you just go over it, that's all that she wrote. Your race is over with. Now, you'll see some towards the end of the race. They'll be running right out here, and
Oh
they'll
yeah.
be making it stick. And they'll come down here, and they'll get about right here, and they'll drop it down and try to make it stick to come around that curve. And then right back at it again.
Nep, it seems like you damaged your car just a little bit.
Just a little. Yeah, you come off that back straightaway. Luckily, the guys racing tonight, they won't have to worry about that because, these guys, they don't run damage.
Mm-hmm.
But But if damage was on, that's all it takes is come off that little lip there. So
Well, Nep, we thank you for taking us for your ride along as always. Um, Always a great time there. And we are hopping back over to here to continue on. All right. So there's Nep's ride along as always. Thank you, Nep. Appreciate
yeah, more than
riding
welcome.
around that TRT 45K. It's always a great time.
You know what the K stands for?
Hmm. Good question. I want to say
Well,
your
you know,
wife. Is it your
yep.
wife?
My
Oh
wife's name.
shit.
My wife's name is Kyra. So when I first got this game, and my number when I played football in high school was 45,
Yep.
and then anytime I would get a race car, I bought one. I was gonna make it number 45,
Mm.
and any sports game I ever played, that was always my foot. That was always my number in the sports game. So when I got this game, I went with 45, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna make it 45K instead of 45G, which most people think of a G for Nepper because
Mhm.
my last name starts with G. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna put the K on there. That way, I got my wife riding beside me.
That's
So,
awesome.
little side note for everybody.
So let's go over quickly about last week there at Port Royal before these guys get to their heat races and stuff like that. So we're recapping again. They're at Port Royal. Very skinny track. A lot of interesting moves happened during last week's race, and we were amazed with some stuff. So let's dive into our Dirt Pro late models A main results. Rooster 79 held off a hard charging Sharton. Um, we all believe, even Rooster said it himself, Sharton got robbed. Sharton had a fast car and he showed it. Um, Mafia
Josh,
was
I will be right back.
all right.
I'm gonna jump over. They got a PlayStation party up. I'm gonna jump over there and find out why the hell they ain't on the damn Discord.
Gotcha.
I'll be
All
right
right,
back.
no worries. But third place was Mafia. Fourth place was Rowdy 1078. EMC Heavy D top five, aka the Xfinity champion. Wolfie sixth, Hamrick seventh, J Clay eighth, Clinker ninth, Bull Bob 10th, and Beams in 11th. Now moving over to our super late models. Rooster 79 came out, was able to hold off Mafia and Sharton. Him and Mafia pulled away, but he was able to hold off Mafia, winning and sweeping the day. Mafia got second, Sharton third. Heavy actually moved up and got to fourth. He really surprised me in that race. Fifth was J Clay. Sixth was Rooster XX. Seventh was Trigun, and he started shotgun on the field. Eighth was Rowdy. Ninth was Wolfie. 10th was Clinker. 11th was Hamrick. 12th was Bullet Bob. And 13th was yet again rounding out your field Beams. Um, look at some of the point standings after yesterday. Oh my God, last week's races at Port Royal. Rooster 79 holds a 6 point lead over Mafia. Then J Clay. Then Rowdy, Clinker, Hamrick, Bames, Bullet Bob, Sharton, Heavy D, Trigun, Wolfie, CKW, Rooster XX, and Ford. Moving over to the Supers, Mafia Killer holds a point lead, 6 point lead over Rooster 79, then Trigun, J Clay, Hamrick, Rowdy, Clinker, Rooster XX, Bullet Bob, Bames, Sharton, Heavy D, CKW, Wolfie, and Ford. All right. And we
I'm
blasted
back.
through that. Nep, welcome back. How'd you make out over there?
Oh, they're in a practice lobby. They're like, yeah. I was like, y'all not running Discord tonight? They're like, yeah, we're just finishing up this last practice and we're gonna jump over there. I said, all right. Just message me when y'all get ready to start your heat races and all that so that we can watch it. So
Exactly. Oh man.
freaking knuckleheads.
You telling me, Nep. So I'm
But this,
excited to see what happens tonight.
oh, me too.
Yeah, between all the stuff we've seen, especially with sliders.
Sorry about sorry
Nope.
about that. My wife was distracting me.
You are good to go.
I think she likes coming in here whenever I'm doing the podcast or
Mm.
the broad the podcast or the broadcast. annoy the piss out of me by turning on the TV and then telling me that I need to go get cigarettes in the morning.
Oh my god. So you're saying she loves you? Is that what I'm
Oh
hearing?
yeah, yes, she does love me, and I love her too.
Hmm.
Without her, I wouldn't be me. So
Exactly.
nobody asked for your comments.
Oh man,
But
but
anywho,
yeah, I am ready to see what happens tonight. There, Nep. We have a couple. We don't have lineups yet for the heat races, but we do have the groups. So let me read off the groups that we have going on tonight. So starting off with which will be Heat 1, which is going to be Hamrick's group. You're going to have Hamrick, Rooster 79, Bames, NASCAR, Heavy D, Bullet Bob, Trigun, and Big Mike Jr. Big Mike signed up. Will Mike be racing tonight? I am very curious.
I can answer that question. Yes, he will because he just entered a Discord chat.
Shut the phone.
Right as you ask that
Jesus
question, he enters
Christ.
their Discord chat. So Big Mike is going to be in the house tonight,
That'll be
race
good to
on the
see.
track.
That'll be awesome to see. I'm happy to see that. For Heat 2, the leader of that group's going to be J Clay. You're going to have Sharton, Clinker, Rowdy, Mafia, Wolfie, Rooster XX, and bodies by, yeah. Um, Honestly, some pretty stacked heats.
Oh yeah, I mean they've got some big guns over there, So it's going to be interesting to see.
They had 16 signups for tonight, from what I'm seeing, so that's pretty fucking
Yeah,
cool.
16 sign-ins. They got 13 so far. That's logged in onto the.
Hmm.
So far, Sharton has not made it yet.
And he was such a strong driver last week.
But we look at Trigun. Trigun didn't show up till the start, till the right before they started the feature race for the super late models last week. So
Hmm.
could be a late starter. So,
Yeah, we'll see what
but
happens. And also, Nap, we should bring it up real quick. We have a little surprise for the racers. We already told the racers what they would be racing. Um, I'm sorry, what they would be racing for per se. We at TRT are going to be donating $5 per feature for the fastest lap of the race. Give a little back, you know, give people a little bit of a motive, and
yeah, because I mean you've got to be clean to get a good
mhm.
fast lap in. You can't be all rough and tumbling and all that. You got to find that perfect line and stick with it and um, let the big dog eat.
Exactly that, exactly that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Um, we get to see how that goes. Um, and go from there.
Oh, oh, they got 3 heat groups this week.
They got three now.
Oh, week 3 heat groups. Okay, never mind. Sorry,
Okay,
my
you had
bad.
me worried.
I'm reading their chat as
I
it comes in, so it's like, wait a second, I
Mhm.
just read that wrong. Sorry, everybody.
was like, damn, I thought there was two.
They almost could break off in 3 as many as they got, but
All right, so we're pretty much close to race time, so we will sit here at
yeah,
it's heat time. The heat lamps will be made shortly, as they go ahead and run. Nep, if you get any invites for those heats, just
we'll do.
jump right in, or even a
Uh,
qualifier.
and I'm gonna jump over there real quick and let them know that the heat winners, when you win your heat,
Hop over to
for them to
winners.
jump over into the new W Energy Victory Lane for interview.
That is W Energy Victory Lane.
So I'll be right back with you, Josh.
Yep, I'll be right here. As most of you know, if you do watch the podcast, W signed with me not too long ago. He also signed with Mike and a couple other guys. Um, if you guys ever want to go try it, Use my code. It's temp26. TEMP26. You go to www.dubby.gg. Type the code in. You get 10% off whatever you're looking at. Doesn't matter if it's a bottle. Doesn't matter if it's the working great powder they have. Does not matter. There's a bunch of cool stuff over there. They get always release stuff every so often. Go check them out. Give them a look over. If you want to try something, give them my code. Get some money off it. Um, and yeah, thanks everybody. It's gonna be cool. Like I said, this whole broadcasting thing and podcasting thing, we've really got the hang to it. And the fun for me is putting all the time and effort into each slideshow basically for you guys, so you guys can follow along at home or wherever you are, whatever device you're watching us on. At least you guys can watch it and have fun, as much fun as we're having. So, Nep, I hear you're back. Welcome back. What you
I'm
say?
back. I'm back. And they said, okay. Rowdy claims if he wins, he's not going to come to victory, but I'll drag his ass in there.
Yeah, talking Rowdy Burger's ass over there. I think we're gonna have a repeat of last week.
I know Rooster 79 is going to be tough. If Sharton does make it, he's going to be a fast one to look at.
Hmm.
Same with Mafia Killer. The um, I know Jay spends a lot of time when they're not racing and practicing for the league race. That he spends a lot of time at this track because it being his local track. So
Mm.
that might go play into his favorite. So it's going to be interesting tonight to see who, if anybody can compete, with Rowdy 79. He seemed to be the fast car last week. So
Yeah. Rowdy's always been like that though. He's quick off the rip, man. So that'd be cool to see Rowdy go out there and do something with it. But yeah, no, we're rocking here. Um, I can't get that whole Kyle Busch thing off my mind. Nip. That was
man,
insane. Could not, could not.
definitely something that whenever you woke up this morning, you didn't figure that you were going to hear something like that.
Exactly
So
so.
yeah. But I know all of these guys, they're going to be racing for Kyle tonight.
Hmm.
There's a couple guys that even changed their number for tonight to either run an 18 or a 5 or an 8, in
Hmm.
honor of Rowdy. I mean, yeah, Rowdy. In honor of Kyle Busch. So,
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna be out there. I mean, a couple of these guys modeled what they do after. I know Rooster 79. He was a Kyle guy. And a couple other guys over there in dirt side. He was the household name. He was the household name. Insane.
all right. They are, just give you a heads up, they are loading in for their heat race. The driver meeting is over with. And we should have racing action here momentarily. They have a 4 lap qualifying to run before they'll run the heat race. So that'll go by quick at this track. So, um, but Hamrick's group is all in there. 7 cars in their heat race. Oh no, 6 cars. One car backed out. Um, and it looks like, and you know, I'm waiting to see them go so we can get qualifying time. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Like, come on,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah. Let's
pick up the
go.
pace.
Let's fucking do it. All right, so we're gonna hop out of this for a minute there, and hop over to Nepstream.
Oh, I gotta pull it up.
Oh, Nep,
Glad
no,
you
you're
said
good.
something.
If you're offline, it's fine. As long as they're not
I'm
starting
live.
yet.
I'm live.
All right. There we go. Now it shows you live. All right.
All right, they're starting with their qualifying. So
All right, so we will be loading here shortly. Um, Everyone gets a nice look at Lernerville again. Very
Yep.
interesting track altogether.
Give you a little track spec if you didn't catch it earlier. High banking always makes for great racing action. With high banks, because you just carry a lot of speed. You know, I will say, like if I was racing, I love the pros here. Um, Late models, I get terrified with that back straightaway, but it's still a fun one. So
All right, Nep. So looks like the first heat is going to be coming in here shortly.
they just finished their qualifying, so should be able to get some action here pretty soon.
Fuck yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, heat. Which one was Jay's heat again? Was he heat 1 or heat 2?
He's Heat 2. Hamrick is Heat 1, and J. Clay's Heat 2.
Okay. All right, so I'll do that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
What happened?
In Hamrick's group, Heavy D was the fastest qualifier
Wow.
with a 13.303.
See, the man won the
And
Xfinity Championship, and now he's ready to fucking show up and show out.
he, here we go. Heavy D, Rooster 79, Bullet Bob, third fastest, Big Mike, fourth fastest, NASCAR would be fifth, Hamrick sixth, and seventh was Bames. I don't have J. Cleese, but
I have Jay's all typed out. Yep.
okay.
Oh, let's see. So this one was heat 2.
Take the load off, Granny.
Okay. I just sent it again, so I had it. So I had it the
Yeah.
way I wanted it, because his dot was pissing me off. Sorry, I gotta perfect something, man. They could just send it to me, and I could always do that. That's not an issue either. All right, Nep, do not join yet, is what they are saying. Alrighty. So let me back out Nep stream first and show everyone at home what we got going on. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. There we go.
It happens,
There we go. Heat 1, Heavy D, Rooster 79, inside Bull Bob, outside Big Mike, inside NASCAR, outside Hamrick, inside Beams. I am surprised Heavy D, Bullet Bob, and Big Mike are where they are. It'd be nice to see Bob do good. I miss Bob doing great things, so. All right, Nep, they're telling you to join.
Yep.
So let's get over to Nep's stream here and watch some Heat 1 action.
We loading. We loading.
We are loading.
Here we
Indeed.
go.
All right. And they're green for Heat 1.
Heavy D on the low side. Rooster 79 up high. He's going to drop low to get that. Driving that number 18 car. He said he was going to do that for Kyle tonight. As he makes a clean pass for the lead.
Heavy puts himself in the wall. Rooster 79 out front.
So far, everything's smooth with everybody, giving enough room on this tricky track. It's a fast one. Heavy D's trying to make it.
Heavy.
Oh, and there goes Heavy.
Yep, off that. There's the first one. We knew that was
Oh,
going to
looked
happen.
like Hamrick's in the back. Looked like Hamrick's almost went off too. So that's what I was saying. You get up too high and you come over that ledge, and that's all she wrote for you. Looks like Rooster 79 is going to walk away with this one. And that sucks because Heavy had a fast qualifying. Goes out there and just misses the line, and for a ride he went. So.
And you go from running second to dead last.
Dead
That's
last.
brutal. Now, can he at least try to work some positions back in? Because I would be upset as fuck right now. But as you can see, a lot of the cars, they're working from the top and slicing through the center of the corner.
Let's look back at Bullet Bob, who looks like he's going to pull away with a second place finish here tonight.
Bob's testing it too. Bob's really far up top on the back.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. That line is a fine. Oh, two cars connect in the back there. There's number 5, a big Mike.
Yep, he's out here.
I think he's back there running the back of the pack with Hamrick.
Little KB tribute there. It's like back when he was on Hendrick. And the race is over.
Race is over with Rowdy 79 picking up the win. Bullet Bob finished second. NASCAR would finish third.
Wow, NASCAR got third. That's insane.
Yeah.
So Nep, when do you want to do the interviews? You want to do it right after they're done running Heat 2, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, perfect. I just want to make sure we're on the same page there. I can't believe Bob and NASCAR got second and third, and EMC drove back to finish fifth, and he still ran a 13-2. He might be an interesting one to watch come through the field tonight. All right, Nep, let's back up out of there. All right, Jay Clay's inviting his parts.
Join that shit. Okay, here we go. We're joining.
All right, and here we go for Heat 2, which I forgot to show everybody, but it's okay.
Yeah, Heat 2. Yeah. We read them off earlier.
Yeah, that's right. If no one was listening, I'll show you again right after
Mafia Killer's going to be on the lead.
Oh my God, Sharton's right in the right rear.
Oh, Sharton made it. Okay, cool.
Yep, he's there. Let's see how these guys duel it out.
DJ Clay's in there battling for 4th place right now. Oh, he bounces off a car, bounces like a pinball machine back there. God, look at this battle up front right here between Killer and, is that Sharton?
That's Sharton.
Yeah, Sharton.
Yep.
Yeah, we knew Sharton, if he showed up, he was going to have a fast car, so he's looking to catch that low side. Oh. Ooh, how they didn't get into the wall right there. I have no clue. Man, somebody just almost went over the edge in that black and green car in the back of the field. Now they're gonna come back.
Oh, they pushed out. Oh my God, they're banging them, bumping back there.
They are beating, banging. Somebody call the metal company because they're
Oh,
gonna need new
Sharton's
sheet
finally got to
metal.
run. They're side
Oh,
by
here
side
comes
for
the
the
dives to
lead.
the inside, coming into turn two down that back straight. Oh, Killer saved it, but
Oh, he got so far up, and Sharton's to the lead. Oh,
let's
he's
jump
got to
over here to Sharton.
run on Sharton.
Hey, Sharton closed the door though.
This is a good
They're
race.
going to sling it in sideways right there.
This is a really good race.
Let's go with the overhead cam. You see how close it. Not can't even separate a car length right there.
No,
Sharton gets a better, you know, drive out, but
Sharton wins it.
that was it. Sharton gets the win. Mafia Killer finished second. So
All right, now I'm curious who gets third. And without further ado, Nep, let's head over to the W Energy Victory Lane.
W Energy. All right, we wait for our heat race winners to pop up. The first one coming in tonight, driving that number 18 car. Heat race winner number for Heat 1, Mr. Rowdy Rooster 79. Welcome to the W Energy Victory Lane. Had a fast car out there, Rooster.
Yeah, it'll be the only win I get tonight, but because I got to start 8th. But yeah, it was pretty fast.
Yeah,
Felt
that's
pretty
right.
good.
Because you won last week, so you
Jesus.
automatically got.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
hey, Trigun started on at the back of the field in the Super last week and drove all the way up to third. I think it was, fourth to third. So it can happen. Seen a good battle right there between you and who was that? Oh,
Heavy.
Heavy D at the beginning of the race, and
Drove off the
that's
track.
one thing I was talking about. You missed that line up high, and you're going for a ride, and he got it and let you sail away to a win. But congratulations tonight. Anything you'd like to say to the viewers out there?
Be a good race, entertaining. Just watch. There's gonna be that one jackass that's gonna come flying onto the track after he flies off, and hopefully he takes out the cars in front of me because that's the only way I'm getting a win tonight.
You got to have faith in yourself. Do it for Kyle.
Doing it for Kyle tonight, baby.
Fuck yeah, do it for Kyle.
Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing how you do in the heat race in the Pro Late models.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now let's bring up to the stage heat race number 2 winner, Sharton. Welcome to the W Energy Victory Lane. So he's a man of few words. Josh, I did Rowdy. I'll let you do this one.
Sharton, that car looked like it was hooked there, brother. You had a little bit of interest in fight with Killa there. You guys were fucking going at it pretty hard, and you were getting a launch off of I think it was two. Two, you were really able to run them down, and then 3 and 4, it was just like you guys were evened out. But you were patient. You grabbed that. You grabbed that win. That was a great pass for that shot.
Yeah, that's the thing with the pros. You got to be patient because they don't have the drive off. They're gutless, so you got to wait and keep the car as straight as possible. If you're sideways, you're losing.
Yeah, it was great to see you, man. It was great to see you go out there and get the win and start pulling away. But yeah, you and Killa, that was an interesting race. We'll see how well you make out with the wheel. We wish you good luck tonight.
Say that again.
We wish you good luck tonight with that
Oh,
wheel.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
appreciate it.
yeah, no problem. Man. We'll catch you. Get back in there and let's get to spin this wheel.
Yeah, the wheel of death. I bet you I start seventh.
We're gonna hope not. Good luck tonight.
That would be interesting to have the heat winners on the
7th and
4th row.
Yeah.
The wheel, this spin the wheel for positions, I don't half the time start no better than the last row.
Well, hopefully you start
Only
at least in the top 2.
I guarantee, even if I was to finish fourth in the heat, I would start seventh or eighth every time.
oh damn.
That's how this season is going to play out.
Sharton, good luck tonight, man. We'll be watching. All right. So now as we get back in here, we'll wait for everyone else to come back in. Still waiting.
All right, I'm
There's
back.
Mr. Knapp. All right. Are they spinning it in here? Or do we have to go to them? I don't remember how they did it last time. Oh,
You got a
we're going to them. All right, that works.
Okay.
Oh, hey, girls.
There you
Sorry.
go.
Sorry, I was all confuzzled, dude. Stop yelling at me. All right, bring out fucking Jay's
All right, the
Wheel of Death
wheel
here.
of death is up and running. And I'm about to spin it.
Don't yell at us.
I'm sensitive.
Inside or the outside?
Who did you say? You cut out.
Bullet Bob.
Let's go,
Okay.
Bobby!
I gotta start in the back.
Let's go,
I
Bobby!
gotta start in the
Oh,
back.
that's right. Shit, I
Oh,
forgot about
Fucking
that.
goober.
What the fuck?
That's okay.
This fucking
I'll
guy.
just hide your name. So starting on the
Choice
so the
of
next
front row.
person
Jesus
is
Christ.
Clinker. Inside or outside?
Oh, shit.
Inside.
Inside. All right.
Okay,
So
real quick.
starting
Why does Bob have to start on the
second
back?
because he didn't sign up in time.
Yeah, he missed signups.
Oh.
Same with
Ooh.
Beer Stick.
Bames starts outside. Starting
Yeah.
third.
Oh, you're gonna need it if I fucking catch you, bud.
It's Mafia.
Oh, damn.
Mafia
You
starting
can't
third.
win it if you start in the back.
Josh, sounds like a little tension brewing already.
I love it. It's hot. I can't wait to see what we're into.
Josh, while they finish rolling this out and all, I'll let everybody know my one dirt league race came in the Thursday Night Thunder at Jacobs.
All
And
right.
one of the
Starting
only
fourth.
times I ever got a good deal on the wheel, I started on the pole and led every single lap of that. So
NASCAR is starting fourth.
Win from the back.
Not in these gutless
starting
fucking things.
sixth,
Maybe
man,
in the
our
You
hoop
can if
winners haven't
everybody
come
takes a
from-
detour off the back.
So since I screwed up the wheel, Rooster 79 is going to start seventh because I don't have no one else to put in there.
Oh, okay.
I could have did it.
Starting eighth will be what's faster? Is that our heat? So it's going to be Rowdy 1078. After Rowdy 1078 is going to be Heavy D. Your Heavy D is going to be myself, Jay Clay.
All right, you guys have fun. We're
After
hopping
Jay
back over there.
Clay, it'll be Hamrick. Sounds good, bud.
Bye, guys.
Rooster, Porn Rooster.
All right, so yeah, everyone's getting screwed by Jay's wheel. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, God, that's the bad. That's why they call it Jay's Wheel of Doom. Because I mean, I was trying to say while I was in there, the one time that Jay's wheel did me good, it was at a late model race, a super late model race at Jacobs County, and I actually drew the pole. I had finished second in my heat race, and I drew the pole for the feature, and led every single lap of that race to pick up my only career online win. And but other than that, I always seem to be way in the back of the pack.
Yeah, crazy Nap. Crazy as hell. But all right, we have the A main starting lineup for tonight for you guys. Clinker,
Yep.
Bames, Mafia, NASCAR, Wolfie, Sharton, Rooster 79, Rowdy 1078, Heavy D, J Clay, Hamrick, Rooster XX, Big Mike, Bullet Bob, Beer Stick, Nep. That's a big line of cars for tonight.
Man, it's going to be a blast. Looking at both our heat racers having to come from middle of the pack up, especially with Rowdy 79. Heavy D was fast until he got off the track, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Mafia Killer and, starting in third, I mean, is he going to immediately drop it, try to go 3 wide into turn 1 and try to capture that lead, or is he just going to hang loose? It's going to be interesting to see how they line up, how they do it. So they're getting called to staging right now to run this pro late model. I believe it's going to be 40 laps at Lernerville. I tell you, if I'm Beer Stick or Bullet Bob, that is not a place where I want to start at. It's all the
And
way in the
Bob
back, but
seemed pretty quick. And he's starting all the way
yeah,
back there. He's got work cut out for him. I
that's
would
why
be
it's important.
worried.
If you decide to run with these guys, make sure you get sign up in time. Hamrick does a 24-hour sign up,
Mm-hmm.
so there's plenty of time to get signed up. So, um, and him and Beer Stick both, they miss sign-ups, and that they'll let you run the heat race, but you got to start the feature at the back. So,
Agreed. Amen to that. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Like you said, your heat winners there are kind of coming from mid pack. And Heavy, he was really fast. He's right behind him. So you're gonna see Rooster 79, Sharton, and Heavy D follow each other all the way through.
they've got 9 cars in stage so far. So,
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting lineup. Clinker and Bame sitting on the front row. I wouldn't be the most comfortable with that front row, from what we've seen. But Mafia sitting there in third, he might be able just to get the lead and run. He might be doing that style tonight.
I'm always, because we watch my live and all that.
Hmm.
I'm actually I won't back out of that lobby until we get back to the main screen, so we can actually look on there and see who actually had that fastest lap. So,
Perfect.
hey, 14 cars loaded in. They're waiting on Beer Stick to get loaded in so they can go ahead and roll out on the track and get this Pro Late Models at Lernerville feature started.
Alrighty, we're gonna get back over to your stream now and get set and ready to roll.
Just sneak in here and see how many seconds they got left.
Oh, they're saying to join up. So you joined at the perfect
Hey,
time.
man, it's like I knew, right?
All right, 40 laps. Nep, I'm gonna let you take it away. When you're ready for a break, you tap me in. Good luck and let's roll.
All right, here we go with um, Clinker down to the low side with Bames up high. Mafia Killers coming down the back straightaway, running in third. Right now, they're all trying to stay off of each other. Ooh, some good 3 wide battle going. Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, 3 wide for second right now as they are fighting it out. As you can see, look who just charged to second already.
Ooh, we got
It's
three car battle right
oh,
there.
and Sharton's sitting
Ooh,
there trying to take second. Look at the sliders. That
God.
I think that was Killa throwing that slider. Wow. But here comes Sharton back to the inside, coming out of four. He has sole possession. Oh, wall. Car's hitting the wall, but Sharton's in second. That's time to run Clinker down. He is just loving the view he's got. I haven't seen anyone drive off the track yet, so everyone's doing pretty good. But there's a lot of wall banging out of four. Oh, that was a big shot.
They are battling hard. mid-pack, trying to get every position they can get in.
And they're just clicking off the laps. Right now, Clinker's sitting in a good spot, but here comes Sharton.
Well, Sharton's actually in second. Oh, no, Sharton's in second. Mafia Killer's in third. Well, Sharton's back to second. I mean, there.
Oh, Sharton's making a pass for the lead.
Bames is all the way up to fifth.
Wow. And
So,
Sharton's got the lead.
Sharton with the lead. I looked down for 2 seconds and look what happens. Sharton takes the lead. It's a Sharton and Clinker show. As we look back at Bames' tribute to Kyle Busch with the M&Ms. There's Mafia Killer running in second, trying to. Oh, he goes for a low.
He just
Look, I clicked on him right at the right time,
Yep.
Josh, as he makes that low line work and makes the pass on Clinker. Coming down the front straightaway, going into turn 1 and 2. He has got a fast car.
I want to know how far is Sharton ahead of these guys?
Well,
Not
Sharton,
much. Got it. He
yeah,
just
not much.
poked the screen. Let's get over to Sharton's car, Nip.
There's NASCAR. There's Sharton right there, the 42C.
Well, right now him and second place Killa run two completely different lines. Killa is way up higher and entering.
He's got a 1.1 second lead over him.
Okay.
Just
So
the interval.
Sharton's definitely ripping the middle of the track very well right now.
Yeah, because the interval is going up. It's 1.7 now. So Sharton is just moving away. Rooster 79's made his way up to third so far. He's coming on strong.
And how many laps are we in right now, Nip?
14 of 40.
Okay, so we still have a lot of racing to go.
Your top 5 at this moment is Sharton's in first, Mafia Killer's in second, Rooster 79's in third, Clinker's in fourth, Heavy D's in fifth.
All right, so Clinker's not doing bad. I'm really surprised he's actually still holding on to a top 5.
Yeah, I mean, the George is starting up front. You seen it at the start of the race. These guys were beating and banging towards the middle of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to get out there, get some space between that battle until the faster guys got up to him. So, but if you look, you look back at him, he's dropping down really low in the turns where the other ones are trying to stay right about the middle and they're riding that high line. And that's your fastest way around this track is right up there. You see Sharton, he'll come about the middle of the track, and then he starts to float his way back up to the top of the track. Then he dives back down. He tries to keep it in that black section in the turns, and then he's running that high line in the front straightaway and back straightaway. That is your preferred line. You don't lose as much speed in the slide in the turns and all that, and you get a good run out of the turns. So, and you see it. I mean, he's up to almost a 2-second lead.
I just want to point this out now. Rooster 79 is on a fucking rail as he is up to third, caught second place. I saw Sharton just hip check whoever the 5C was.
Yeah.
I think that might have been Big Mike.
Yeah, that was Big Mike. Big Mike,
fucking great.
Got a little rust to get away from him. We're halfway through now, as we come to that 24 of 40 completed in this race. So, I wish you could see.
What's going on back there?
Oh,
yeah.
These leaders getting, lead cars getting into these lap guys, and they're trying to get around them.
They threw the
Sharton's
cars
up to a
right
2.3 point lead.
And who's in second right now, Nip?
Mafia Killer.
Wow, he's still.
But not by much. There's a battle brewing back there.
Yeah, Rooster 79.
Let's jump over. Yeah, he's like right there on the tail of freaking Mafia Killer as they make contact. Let me see if I can jump over to his Mafia Killer's car real quick. I wish it jumped in order. There we go. You see, 79. Oh, they make
they fucking hit
hard hit, which was able to get. But here comes Mafia Killer. He's not going to give up that easy.
And it's not going to be clean. I was going to say, he kept that clean. Wow.
Yeah, he could have easily just took Rooster out, but he kicked it right to keep from getting into him. You know, as they are just battling hard, you know, for second place.
Rooster might be running away. What's second? Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. They're right
No.
there.
Ooh, little collision right there.
That I think he straightened the car out on purpose because it looked like he was about to turn his ass.
See if I can get to Rooster's screen. There we go. Let's look at Rooster's screen. Dirt flying. Fenders banging.
Gone. Yep.
Big Mike's gone off the track. He went to go get a hot dog and a cold beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharton's pulled out to a 3.4 lead. I mean,
let's get to Sharton because he's dealing with lap traffic right now.
Where you at, Sharton? There you are.
Yeah, he is ripping, and he's right in the bottom.
Well, he had to drop down there to get around a slower car. Oh hell, he's about to be passing the freaking second place car.
Nope,
he's trying to lap, or is that
that's
a different 18?
Car. That's a different 18.
Okay,
that's probably Rowdy or Heavy.
Yeah, I think it is Rowdy. I mean, as we look, 36 of 40 laps completed.
And that's Rowdy's
Sharton.
Yeah, Sharton's just wheeling it, man. He's just
Sharton's just wheeling it. He's 3 seconds ahead of second place, Rooster 79, followed by Mafia Killer in third. Plinker's still holding on to the top five with a fourth place, and Heavy D's currently sitting fifth. So, as we come to the line for two laps to go.
Oh my God, the lap cars are not going to cost Sharton again, are they?
They'd have to cause a lot.
They are piled up. Look at that.
Yeah, because the interval now dropped from 3 seconds to 2.3. So
that was it.
Yep, he got it.
Good job.
Sharton with the win.
Man. Deserved that. That was well deserved. He was fast, and he got robbed one last week. I'm glad he got back and got in there driver's seat and really drove it off this week.
Now we got that in the way. Now let's see who's going to be $5 richer for the fastest lap.
Fastest lap. So the top three we'll be talking to is Sharton, Rooster, and Mafia. Scroll for me, Nap.
Wolfie Man
grabs
with the fastest lap of the race with a 13.163. Wow.
The TRT fastest lap of the race.
Rooster 79 was second fast. Oh, look at that. Sharton and Rooster 79 had the exact same time.
That's great.
Fastest lap, the 13.169 for second fastest. And then Heavy D was fourth fastest. So,
let's get over there and get back into W Energy winner circle. Yeah, we just saw a straightforward race of Charton just coming out and fucking driving away. I can't get over that. He was fucking fast, man. He was fucking fast. But as everything gets situated here, there we go. Now we got some movement. There's Nep. There we go. That a boy.
All right, take it away, Josh.
Well, I'll talk to third place finisher. Um, let's start off with you, Mafia. Yeah, you guys look like you guys were having fun between you and Rooster 79 throwing sliders and haymakers. You guys look like you were having a good time out there.
Yeah, it was fun until I got into his door because I fucked up going in turn three and hit the berm. That bottom is treacherous, especially in the pros.
Yeah.
And after I didn't even have a top three car to be honest. I didn't feel like I did running that main event. I just got lucky with everyone fucking up. So
I wouldn't say
but
that.
I'll
I
take
think you definitely had a top
it.
three car. You were the one of the more consistent drivers every lap. Your line wasn't moving much, so we saw it. Good showing, and you got a podium. So good job.
Appreciate it.
All right, Nep, you're next.
All right, we're sitting here, second place P2 finisher, Rooster 79. Congratulations on a second place finish. Man, you probably had one of the hardest run, having to start eighth in the field. It was, from what we've seen, it was rough at first, but you were able to wheel around everybody, make it up to the second place. Congratulations. Um, how did these pro late models feel tonight?
Sluggish, like driving school buses. But yeah, I actually started seventh because Bullet had to start towards the back. Sharton started
Oh, that's
eighth,
right.
and yeah, it was a little rough at the beginning. I just kept it down to the low side, let everybody fuck up high, and I just picked them off little bit by little bit. Got into clinker, but then when I got to Mafia Killer coming off the turn four, I don't know if I came up, he came down, or we met in the middle, and I got into him, and I remembered last week how he let me go. I'm like, I don't think I went up into him, but I don't know. So I kind of feathered the throttle a little bit. I'm like, I don't think I did. Then he hit me, like he said, coming out four. I'm like, oh shit, I guess I did hit him. My payback. But I didn't know who was leading. I don't know how in the hell Sharton got to the front so fast. I don't know if
Oh
there's like a
man,
secret
It
tunnel
was
or
ridiculous.
what
man,
the
he was
hell,
weaving in and
but
out of cars. I mean, and that's the thing. You had a fast car, Rooster, and but by the time you got around Clinker and around Killer, I mean, Sharton was
he had a
already had like
3 second
a three
lead.
second lead. I mean, it's
But
like,
I was concentrating so hard on getting around Clinker that I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna take a look up there and see who those two are up there. And I knew Mafia was one. Then it said Sharton. I'm like, what the fuck? How?
yeah. I mean, he. Well, I was calling it. Oh, I know. I was calling it. Clinker was in the lead, and Mafia Killer, and then all of a sudden, Josh had to correct me. No, that's Sharton. I'm like, what? Like, where the fuck
So
did he? He
that's
hit
a
the
good
warp
job
button.
to good job to Sharton. He figured something out there how to get them things moving. So
Well, Rooster,
good race tonight.
don't want to keep you too late. I know you got another tough battle ahead in the super late models, but
Yeah.
good luck to you out there, and we'll see you then.
You
Josh?
bet.
Give me number one. Sharton, you went into this race sounding like blah. Dude, we watched you go into 3 and 4. You went from being like 7 tenths back to being on the fucking leader, I think was Clinker at the time's ass. And then you
Passed me
drove
like I
by.
got stumped my ass.
Dude, he was moving. He threw a slider in 3 and 4 that
Hmm.
propelled him like 4 tenths in front of everybody. It was insane. Sharton,
The car was a rocket ship, but everybody was on lap one or two. I think it was the first lap. Everybody wanted to go the high side, and I split the middle. I started on third row outside, come out of two, and everybody wanted to bottle up in 3 or 4 on the top and left the bottom wide open. I think I passed 3 or 4 cars on the bottom, and while they're sitting up there dicking around, I was able to run clinker down within 5 or 6 laps. But everybody wants to run the high side, but you got to diamond it and run the bottom. You got to be right on the berm.
You by far had the better line compared to what we were seeing. And it was so consistent, it was insane. We went over to Rooster to watch him battling with Mafia, and then I'm like, Nep, where's Sharton? Oh, he's at 3.6 seconds now. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just insane, man. Great drive. You deserved to get a win last week, and I'm happy you got one this week. Congrats.
Yeah, now we can go to the cars that's actually got some speed.
Time to
I'm
get
ready to
dirty with the
watch it,
supers.
boys. Good luck tonight,
Uh,
guys. We'll be watching.
Real quick, Josh, before you get out of here, congratulations to the to the feature winner. But real quick, let's bring Wolfie Man up here. Had the fastest lap of the race and the winner at the first $5 Fast Lap Award. Congratulations, Wolfie Man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys putting it on.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay you to begin with, but now I got us. So fuck.
Well, the screen popped up, and I'm waiting. You know, Josh was like, "Scroll, Jason." So scroll up so I could see who the fastest. And all of a sudden, I see number one. I look over, Wolfie Man with the fastest lap. Like, where the fuck was he at all night? So congratulations, bud, on winning that $5. And
Appreciate it.
go out there and kick some ass in the super late models, bud.
I'm gonna try to. I got held up at the first of it there, so
You
we'll see
guys
how
were
it goes.
bottled up, like Sharton said. You guys were bottled up in the
Yeah.
corner. Coming out of 2 was rough for you boys.
Jordan was running that. Well, he was dominant, wasn't he?
He was
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
an
that's what I
interesting.
figured.
So he was
Yeah.
entering more high, and then he would come off the middle, get to the center, and then exit high. It was a weird
Okay.
diamond. It wasn't a full
Is
on
it?
diamond.
Is it just us in here?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. Look here. I run high for about 3 or 4 laps, and then just drop down to the bottom and try to run like I can't remember, a slider line. Maybe it's what it's called, slider. Like you're gonna run a slider line. That's
Yeah.
what they called it. That's how I got the one. I ran a 113 in my heat.
Oh, we saw. Oh,
Yeah. So
I sure the fuck saw.
Well, I think they're trying to get lined up for heat for qualifying, so
yeah,
we're
they're
gonna have to
running
let you go.
practice right now, so that's fine. Appreciate it, fellas.
All right, good
All
luck.
right, bud. All right, Josh, that'll do it for now from the W Energy Winter Circle Victory Lane. Let's jump back over to race broadcast.
Let's do it. And we are back over here. All right, let's get back over to here. Let's get back over to here. Let's click
Man,
over.
we're having our own little race, getting back in and out of these damn Discord chats and all
These
that.
chats are great, man. Yep, it's a good time.
Well, you jump over to the victory lane one. I jump over into the race broadcast chat. Tell them, hey, I need my placers, my podium people over in the victory chat. Then I got to jump over there to do interviews. It's like, whew, man, this is a full-time job.
It definitely is, and we enjoy every second of it. Yeah, so we get to see what they can come out and do the supers. As they're gonna get ready to run their qualifying here in a minute. Um, yeah, I can't get over how well that cup race, well, that pro race went. That was awesome to watch. Sharton was fast as hell. He was fast as hell last week. I'm happy he got a win. He definitely deserved it.
Real quick to recap the final tallies in the pro late model. Quick time was for qualifying was Mafia Killer had the fastest qualifying time. Your heat winners was Rooster 79 and Sharton. Hard charger for the feature was Rooster 79. Bames would finish with the hard luck award, and quick time of the race went to Wolfie. So
Yeah, nice widespread. Everything was very widespread, so that was cool to see. It lightens up a little bit what we've been going through today. The roller coaster of your emotions.
Let me ask you real quick, Josh.
Yes.
Are you able to add like slides, like video slides?
So that is something we will have to be worked on because I have to upgrade it, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
So we're
The reason
probably
why I'm
gonna
saying
have
is
to
like
get there.
the reason why I'm saying is like right now when we're waiting for them to do their
Mm-hmm.
qualifying and before we jump in for heat, we could just be, you could plug in the video and it just flashing it. We can get screenshots of everybody's car and it can just play on a loop until we're ready to go to race action while we're sitting here just chit chatting with everybody,
Mm-hmm.
chit chatting with each other,
Yeah, no, I agree. Um, like a commercial, so to speak. We'll have to put something in at some point in time.
like commercial break.
But yeah, I liked what we did in that first race, which we saw in that first race. That was insane. Insane to watch. I was a little concerned. I will
What
say
about?
when I saw the lap traffic happen and
Oh
how
yeah,
packed
well
that
yeah,
shit was getting.
well that's part of racing. I mean, um, lap cars can play a factor, and luckily I think Sharton was able to run off and you know run away with the lead. That when he got to the lap traffic, he had a good enough cushion to he didn't really have to worry about second place catching him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was whenever second place caught up with the lap traffic, he was right there with with third place. So I mean, he was having to worry about lap cars and then worry about killer coming in and taking the second place away from him. So
Yeah, no, it was fucking insane. In all honesty, that was great. That was great, and I think we're gonna see a little bit more craziness in this one. Now they got an extra what 200 horse in these cars, so they're gonna be
oh,
really pulling. So this is gonna be awesome to see.
shout out to Redneck Nation 93 as he is watching with us tonight. He even commented in the chat, what's up, fellas? Sad day in the racing community.
Amen.
Go raise hell for Kyle tonight, guys.
They've put on a show. We'll see what they do his supers, man. But yeah, it's rough day. That, like I said, that's our Dale Senior. Like, that's rough. That is so rough. And just know what he was saying when he was about to get out of the car, that he wasn't feeling good. He needed a doctor and stuff like that. Just a week prior, that he needed a shot, and then he drops dead. Insane. Can't get over it. Rest in peace. Just it's rough. It's a rough time. Rough to put your thoughts together and really speak on it clearly. But we lost a great one. That's all there is to it. We lost a great one.
Guarantee future Hall of Famer.
Guaranteed.
I guarantee a first round ballot. So I mean, I don't think anybody's going to come into the sport that can do any, you know, not to do what he's been able to do. Be interesting to see the journey that little Braxton is able to accomplish.
He's got a lot ahead of him though, and I really hope best for him and the family.
Oh yeah. I remember watching an interview this year at the Chili Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and little Braxton was so excited because he finally got to race, in a race with his dad, and he was actually able to beat Kyle. So
Mm-hmm.
he was so excited because he beat his dad. So the passion for the sport runs deep in him. So hopefully one day we're going to see him in the Cup Series as well.
Yeah, and he's
It'll be
got
him.
Uncle Kurt.
It'll be him and little Keelan
Yeah.
battling it out in the trucks, and O'Reilly here in a few years, and then eventually into the Cup Series. So
I couldn't agree more. But all right, so looks like they are getting their qualifying together. Wolfie is ripping. Wolfie runs a 12.8 for qualifying. Wolfie's looking to
12.800.
12.813 in qualifying.
Okay, Rooster 79 gets the fastest qualifying in his group with a 12.815.
Oh, we got a race tonight, boys.
And Hamrick was second fastest in his group with a 12.979. So, I mean, Heavy D, third fastest. Big Mike with a fourth fastest. So, and Trigun has finally showed up.
Good. Good.
So,
16
what
cars.
we had, 15 cars in the last race, 16 in this one. So, it's a packed out field. Now, wow, that's crazy. Just 2 1,000ths off of each other. But real quick, let me give you the lineup for Heat 1. On the inside will be Rooster 79. On the outside of him will be Hamrick 410. On the inside of row 2 will be Heavy D. Outside, Big Mike. Inside of row 3 would be NASCAR. On the outside is Bullet Bob. On the inside of row 4 will be Bames. And beside him will be Trigun.
And that's our Heat 1 lineup, courtesy of Nip Dog. Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how these races go. The pros, like we know, like restricted, they're a little on the slower side. But man, now they get to open it up, and that's gonna be great to see. Um, Let me get this plugged in here.
Wolfie was fast in the pros, and then he goes out there in his heat and gets the fastest time. So
Yeah, Wolfie's surprising me, man. He's coming out for blood. All right, let's move over there. There's our Heat 1 lineup. As you can see, Rooster 79, Hamrick, Heavy D, Big Mike, NASCAR, Bullet Bob, Bames, and Trigun.
waiting for
Join up.
Join that. I'm joining.
I'm switching over. We're getting our
All right,
asses
here
over
we go.
there. We're here. Perfect. All right. Heat 1 should be interesting. I think Heat 2 is going to be the money heat. That's going to be a crazy one.
Here we go. Rowdy 79 with that M&M 18 in honor of Kyle Busch. Whoa, we already got one car off the track going into. Looks like he's
Jumped
about to go
right
off
off.
again.
Yeah.
He is struggling. Not quite sure which one that one is.
Me either, but we move on.
Uh-oh. Got another car flirting with disaster, and he is
Oh,
gone.
he's going out of the ballpark.
Somebody called the airport. They lost a few planes because they're flying by over here.
I have no clue who's behind Roost. Oh, that's Hamrick.
That's
Look at
Hamrick.
Hamrick ripping hard.
Ripping. Trying to. It's hard to beat Rooster here, and he's giving it a go. Let me look at the interval. With halfway through, with Hamrick's only half a second behind him, but he's going to need. I think Hamrick's going to need Rooster to make some type of mistake.
Yeah, he's getting consistent and he's getting closer. It's just it's not consistent enough.
NASCAR's running third, Bullet Bob running fourth, and Bames is up in fifth.
Oh wow!
With 3 laps to go. Make it 2.
Hamrick is looking. Oh, he's right there.
Oh, he almost went over the edge.
Yes, he almost did, but he might have a really good run.
The third place car just went off the edge.
Yep. Hamrick.
That was NASCAR just went off.
Oh, that sucks. He was doing such a good job in his heat. Now Bob's the third. Are we coming to the white flag now?
Yes, we are.
All right, white flag. Oh, that was the checkers actually.
That was yeah. I'm watching Rooster 79's feed, and it's just a hair bit
Mm.
behind than what we are. But yep. So Rooster 79 with the win, followed by Hamrick,
And
Bullet Bob
Bob
in
got
third,
third. Yep.
Bames fourth, and Heavy D finished fifth. Trigun sixth, NASCAR finished seventh, and Big Mike finished eighth. Big Mike was the one that went sailing on lap one.
That's great. Fucking Mike. That's awesome. Yeah, NASCAR had third. I feel bad for that. But Hamrick's got a good
Yeah,
car tonight. If Hamrick
yeah.
wins out on this, he's going to be doing great.
Hamrick's always been pretty quick in the super late models, so
Mm-hmm.
yes, now I gotta jump over here.
All right, while you do that, I'm going to show off Heat 2. The line for Heat 2 is going to be Wolfie Man, Mafia, Sharton, Rooster, Clinker, J Clay, Beerstick, and Rowdy. That is what we have lined up for Heat 2. And now we wait. All right, let's go. All right, let's see what
Wolfie
Wolfie's
Man on the
got.
pole. Let's see what he's got for Sharton and Mafia Killer. They go into 1 and 2. A lot smoother than what Heat 1 was. They're all packed together. Wolfie's trying to hold on to that lead as he goes into turn 1.
He's got some dogs on his ass. Run.
Yeah, don't let up, Wolfie. That's all we
Yeah,
can say. Don't let up because
there.
you have Killer
Yeah,
and Sharton right on your ass.
they are there, man. Um,
J. Clay's sitting in fourth, and I can't tell you the rest.
oh no, they're
Oh, somebody just ate the
oh.
wall
They
coming
got
out of
pushed.
4.
Yeah, they got pushed up. I have no clue who that was.
Man, Wolfie is running like he stole something.
He is. He's about to steal a Heat win. He is trying
Yeah,
his damnedest. He looks really solid, Nep. His line
yeah,
compared to everyone else is very, very
he's
smooth.
getting a better drive out of the turns. He's able to get a little space going into the turn. So Sharton's settling in second place, followed by
Oh,
Killer in third.
Sharton's getting a little bit of run on Wolfie. Wolfie, you better hold on tight. Oh, Sharton's there. Oh, shit.
Oh, God, he's right there. You can't slide a piece of paper between
No,
them two
he's on
cars.
it. He's on Wolfie's ass too, man. All right, coming out of 4. Oh, they're
I
still
think.
going.
Oh, here comes Sharton with that. He drops low. He's trying to make that move to the inside. Wolfie's able to hold it off to the line, and it is Wolf. Oh
Wow,
no!
Wolfie
Yep,
just
Wolfie got
got
it.
him. Wolfie just got
Wolfie
him.
in
Good
first, Sharton
job,
in second,
Wolfie.
Killer in third, and Hamrick finished. Oh, I mean not Hamrick. J. Clay finished fourth.
We gotta get over to the winner's circle. That was nuts.
Yeah,
Good job, Wolfie.
man.
What a run. What a run. Back over we go. Man, that was great. That was intense. Like insane. Insanity. Insanity. Total insanity. Um they holy shit. Well, Rooster, good. Since you're here, we'll talk about your heat first.
Yeah, I almost forgot to join you guys.
You're good to go. I hope everyone can go back and watch what Heat 2 was because that was nuts. But all right. So yeah, you went out there and looks like you weren't really gonna be matched. I mean, surprisingly, in my eyes, Hamrick was on there on that, and he was actually catching you. How did you feel seeing him behind you?
Well, I tried a new slider just to see what it would be like, and I was all over the place. So definitely won't be running that slider. But luckily, Hamrick's a good, clean driver. I didn't have to worry about him blowing it in there and taking me off the track. And luckily, I was able to gain just enough speed coming out of the corners that I held him at bay. But I think it'll be a good race. If I get top 5, I just got to gain a little bit more on Mafia Killer, and then I'll be leading points in both. So that's what tonight is. Wins are great, but tonight is for points and especially for remembering Kyle.
Yep, KB. You gotta do it for KB.
Doing it
That
for
M&M
KB
car
tonight.
looked sharp tonight there, boss.
It looks phenomenal.
Appreciate it.
You did a great job.
Appreciate it.
Good luck, Rowdy. We'll see you. Hopefully, maybe you're here again. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wolfie.
All right.
Wolfie.
What's up, buddy?
Get on him. Get on him right now.
Man, Wolfie, congratulations on the heat win.
Thank you.
It might sound a little biased, but we were pulling for you. You had some heavy hitters running behind you with Sharton and Mafia Killer, and we was like, "Come on, Wolfie!"
I held them off there. It was coming. I knew Chart was going to be there, Mafia, so I just ran low, tried to keep my car just as straight as I could keep it. Worked out for me there, so.
Yeah, Wolfie was awesome. Good luck in the feature tonight, dude. That was great driving.
You definitely got a fast hot rod. Now, unfortunately, the biggest battle of the race night, Jay's fucking wheel.
Stupid ass wheel. I hate this damn thing.
Let's get over there. Wolfie, good luck, buddy.
All right, boys. Appreciate it.
Oh, Jake.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're ready for the Wheel of Destiny.
Death.
Wheel of Death. That's what he calls it.
Doom, death.
All right, everybody,
disaster.
quiet.
Good old chuckle.
Chug-a-lug.
Damn it, I put Bullet Bob in there again.
And I got it again?
Way to go for not learning from the first time,
Two
Jay.
pulls.
Good job.
Man.
I got 2 pulls. I started the back.
Fucking guys are rookies.
I know what bus come picked his ass up out up front. Shit.
So,
yeah, the minivan.
12
Next
seats on that
time.
motherfucker, wasn't it?
It's not even a short bus, it's a van.
There's only 8.
Not him.
Hamrick,
Not a
inside or outside?
Outside.
Hamrick starting pole.
Outside.
Oh, fuck.
So, starting on the pole is going to be Bane.
Oh, wow.
Wolfie, you were a sliver.
Just say
Just
no.
for getting that.
Dirty racing. Gets docked points.
Mike. Big Mike, are you in here?
Mafia is
Yeah,
third.
I'm in here.
All right. We do not need to call Pittsburgh International Airspace and let them know you're going to take off flying like you did in the heat, are we?
Probably.
You might need to go ahead and get a clearance for him
All right,
just in case we
Wolfie.
ain't sure, but
He's
Fourth.
sponsored by Red Bull. Gives you wings.
Okay, gotcha.
Wolfie got 4th.
Good start for Wolfie.
Charton got 5th. Clinker got 6th. Rooster got 7th, 79 again, because I fucked up again. The 2 weeks that the wheel does Bob good, it's for nothing. All right, so who had the faster heat? Us.
Well, we'll just put
So
Blue
then
Chew
that
on the
would
side of
put
Bob's
Beer
car
Stick.
because he got screwed.
8th. And put Heavy D 9th.
You guys need to go back
Puts
and
me
watch Wolfie
10th.
start in fucking race out for the end of heat 2. That was fucking phenomenal.
Trigon.
Yeah, Mafia, Shark, and Wolfie, man, they were.
11.
Oh, man.
Rooster is 12.
Best
Rooster
road.
XX.
Jay.
NASCAR.
Take another one.
Rowdy.
What the
I
game do?
thought I lost it for a day though. When I went to pick the four wheeler up.
Big Mike.
Good. How many hours supposed to be in between? 4.
What?
Plenty of
You
time.
go pop
Just
up.
take one more.
You're gonna have to
And
wait a
Bullet
minute, buddy.
Bob.
Unless your brother wants to take you outside.
That's why they gave them to you.
Actually, this has to get
And
changed.
the bad thing about
Pop up.
Jay messing up the wheel, he even had extra time because we had our
Go
winner
pop up.
circle interview
Go
he
pop
had to
up.
deal with.
Nep dog talking shit.
Go pop up. He ain't
All
going.
right.
Go.
Put the lobby up.
All right. I'm jumping over to our race broadcast, Josh.
Fuck it. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm going to send out invites.
Oh, I
All
was talking
right,
that whole
now
time, Nep, and I wasn't even fucking on. I was muted. What an idiot.
it happened. All right, real quick, let's give a rundown of tonight's starting lineup at Lernerville Speedway for the super late model. On the first row, in row one on the pole is Bames. Outside pole goes to Hamrick. Row two is Mafia Killer. On the outside of him is Wolfie Man. On the inside of row three will be Sharton, with the outside being Clinker. Inside row four will be Rooster 79. On the outside of him is Heavy D. Row five on the inside is J Clay. On the outside is Trigun. Row six will be Rooster Triple X, and on the outside of him will be NASCAR. Row seven will be Rowdy 1078, and on the outside of him is Big Mike. And rounding out your field in the last row, Bullet Bob on the inside and Beer Stick on the outside.
Yeah, we got a show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and we're ready to see it. Let's go over to Nep's Twitch and get all nice and warmed up and ready to rock.
16 cars in this feature.
Yep.
I'll wait for my invite. Let me jump over and see if anybody said anything on our. Nobody's commented. So, all right, that's good. Josh, coming into this feature, we see where it's sitting at. Rooster's got 79. He's got to start 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Mafia Killer, who was fast in the pro late model. I mean, in the pros,
Mm-hmm.
starting 3rd. Sharton's got to start 5th, so they're lined up one after another. Mafia Killer, then right behind him will be Sharton, and right behind him will be Rooster 79. So anything can happen at this point, So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, no, exactly that. So we get to see them fight it out again. The person I feel like that's sitting currently in the catbird seat out of all these drivers we currently have, I think Hamrick. Hamrick showed a lot of speed in his heat. He's sitting second. So he gets to rip the lip and go straight to town. So I would love to see Hamrick get a win tonight. I don't know if he's gonna. Wolfie was another fast one. And of course Mafia was another fast one. And like you
Well,
said, we have
yeah, one of the keys with Hamrick, I mean, he's just got to get around Bames.
mm-hmm.
Bames seems to be a little bit faster in these super
Join up.
late models than he is in the pros. So it's going to be interesting to see how Hamrick is able to get around Bames and try to get that lead and try to try to get away before Rooster, Mafia, and Sharton's able to get there. So as we are already racing.
All right. As they go off into 3 and 4, Hamrick's got the lead.
Baines is charging down low. You see Killer's right there, running in third.
We're gonna have to watch Rooster 79's view. Oh, someone drove 2 cars off track already. Oh,
Ah, man,
and
they are so close.
Bames takes the lead back. They're 4 wide down the back stretch.
Rooster, Sharton,
Glued right
Killer, they're
together.
all right there.
Wolfie, they're all right there and rolling.
Baines trying to hold on to that lead, with everything he's got, because the 3 dogs are hunting. Ooh, Rooster 79 comes
Yo,
up
yeah.
and gets into the side of Mafia Killer. They're able to keep her going straight.
And let's switch over to Bames' view. Let's see how he looks. Because right now he's keeping a clean car, so he's staying out in front.
Oh, Mafia Killer with a dive bomb. He lets
Oh,
off, so
hold
he
on
doesn't
to
send
it.
Baines. Oh, and there goes Baines.
Yep, Bames is off
Oh, man.
track. All right, Mafia. Oh, God, Mafia Killer.
There we go. And we got a battle
There we
between
go.
Mafia Killer and Sharton coming down the back straightaway going into turn 3 and 4.
Well,
Sharton with a slide job, but
he fights back on the
Mafia come
inside.
right back around. So.
Yep.
And Rooster's right there in third, running hard. Hammock's currently running fourth, and
Try to
Clinker's in
slide him
fifth.
again. Tries to keep it tighter that time around. And Mafia drives right back by him. This is a good race up front.
Ooh,
Nip.
Sharton
Oh,
got into.
go to a top view, Nip. Oh, they're battling, and Sharton's got the
Look
lead.
at Rooster coming now. Oh, Rooster gets in there, gets second.
All right, let's get to Sharton.
Oh, there we are. There's Sharton.
There we go.
He's got the lead. He's trying to pull away with this, but Rooster's right there on his tail.
Nip, if you want to go to a TV view, go ahead. Get a couple different angles. There we go. We know who our leader is and who's second, who's third.
As you see, Sharton's starting to come up on lap cars. You got Big Mike right there in front of him, and Bames slamming each other.
Man, that sucks. Bames was out there leading. He was actually doing really good and actually maintaining, and then he just drives it off the track in 3 and 4.
Looking at this in-car camera as we come down into turn one and two, and we look at Sharton. It comes right up there on the edge, right there, and then drops it right back down. He's diamonding the turns as he has caught up with Big Mike, trying to pass. Big Mike lap down. He's 2 lap cars.
Well, if you put a fender in Big Mike, and
He's gonna clear him, but how much? Oh,
almost yeah.
well,
Oh, by Big Mike.
Mike
Mike's
wanted
gone.
another hot dog. I think he might have had a little help there.
Oh, he definitely got shoot off.
Sharton was trying to get around and gave him a little
Mhm.
fender, helped him go sailing. So
Yeah, I mean, right
but
now you
here
got
we are.
Rooster 79 and you got Mafia.
And
fucking
Mafia
sitting
Killer.
there.
You're sitting there as we look at our top 5 with 17 laps completed out of 40. Sharton, Rooster 79, Mafia Killer, Wolfie Man's running 4th,
Good
and Porn Rooster is currently in 5th place.
Oh,
There you go, Rooster. Get up there.
yeah, he's coming then. That's good for him. That'd be cool to see him
One
come up
thing,
and get one.
see, you look right now, one thing that is helping Sharton out is that battle between Rooster 79 and Mafia Killer.
Yep, they're slowing each other down.
It's allowing Sharton to pull away,
You know who's catching
though-
up? And there's 2 cars catching up. Wolfie and Rooster. And
Yeah, Wolfie and Rooster, trying everything to get there. So
Wolfie's been noticeably getting closer, and same thing with Rooster. So that'll be interesting if they'll have enough time at the end of this thing to go up there and get it.
it's going to be hard for them, but I know with second place cars battling it out, Wolfie might be able to get up there, but it also depends on how you see Sharton's in lap traffic. He's trying to get around Bames, and will Bames remember the
kickoff
earlier?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is the hard part to do is try to pass that lap car. They're running, And it's not like Bames is super slow. Bames is only maybe
Yeah,
a tenth
Baines
or
had a
two
fast
slower.
car.
Yeah.
At the start of the race, it's just his ass in got out from that right there. His ass in
Yep, he's off
gets
again.
over
Bye,
that
Bames.
lip,
See you
and
later, bud.
there he goes.
Up.
So
And a wild Wolfie man is getting closer and closer. Watch out for that.
All it takes is for one mess up.
How many laps are we in, Matt?
26 of 40, Josh.
Alrighty. Oh, the Clinker. I mean, not Clinker. Yeah. Rooster 79 and Killa are fucking just banging doors the whole time.
Big Mike's retired.
Okay, yep, Big Mike definitely retired.
There we are. We know Sharton's got the lead, so we don't want to sit here and look at this battle for second right now between Mafia Killer and Rowdy. I mean, they are
going at it like crazy. Oh, maybe we get to Sharton because Sharton's in a lot of traffic right now.
I mean, they still got it, but in the same sense, Sharton's in lap traffic. But then these guys got to battle with each other, plus dealing with lap traffic. They get around NASCAR.
This is
And
also going to bring Wolfie even closer to them.
Yeah. As they're able to clear NASCAR now, so now they're about to, Rowdy 79 is trying to catch back up with Mafia Killer as they come up on Baines again. Baines having a rough going at it. I mean, but I said it in the pre-race show. This is a tough track. And we've seen Big Mike, Baines. Oh, Rooster almost goes over the edge. He's able to save it. We got a big wreck.
Oh God, yes we do. All right, get the Sharton Nep. We should have been Sharton that whole time. That sucks.
Yeah, no caution came out.
It was definitely all those lap cars running in the back. They exploded out the corner.
As our top five with 36 of 40 stands, Sharton, Mafia Killer, Rooster 79, Wolfie Man, and Rowdy Rooster Triple X.
That's awesome to see that Rowdy Rooster up
there. That battle for second. I mean, it is.
Those boys
Rooster dives low. Oh, they make contact.
A little contact. They're still going straight.
Rooster 79 makes it around, but here back comes Mafia Killer. They're running door to door.
How many more laps left, Nap?
We are coming to the white flag.
All right, and those two are side by side. Let's see.
And that's it.
Oh, he threw a slider on him. Did he get him?
Rooster's 70. Oh no.
I think
Mafia got
him.
Yeah, Rooster 79 gets second. A Mafia Killer finished third.
Wow, he still got
first. Wow. Fourth place would go to Wolfie Man. Fifth would go to Rooster Triple X. Heavy D would finish sixth. J Clay finished seventh. Trigun finished eighth. Beer Stick finished ninth, and 10th was Clinker.
That was insanity. What a race.
Now let's see who was our fastest lap.
All right, let's take a look.
Wolfie Man again.
Fucking Wolfie.
Wolfie gets $10 tonight.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Let's get over to victory lane now.
12.739. Wow.
Yeah, that man is redonkulous. All right, we're going to W Energy victory lane. Let me get my ass over there. Boop. Boop. And we are over here and alive and well. I'll wait for the others to join in before we do anything. That was wild. That was wild. There we go. Pile back on in. Hello again,
Yes,
friends.
sir. Hello, hello.
So the first thing I'm gonna go over is what on earth happened between you and Rooster coming out of four on that last lap. I thought you had him. I thought you threw the slider on him and
I
had him.
did, and then on my screen, my right rear caught his nose. I didn't clear it on
Yep.
my screen, so I backed off and let him have it.
Okay. Yeah, because
Otherwise, I would have stayed in it, but I didn't clear him on my screen. And I tapped him on my screen. It was like I literally like the corner of my right rear quarter got to his bumper, and then it pushed him up. But not so I backed out of it and let him.
yeah, that was fucking some crazy shit. We were watching that. We were like, holy fuck.
Yeah, if there was real life, we wouldn't have any. If we had a good Tyler Carpenter racer, we wouldn't have any body panels left. I loved it though. It was good hard racing, and I would do it every week. Like I'm not bitching and complaining. I would run like that every week.
That was awesome to see, honestly. That was a good racing between you and Rooster. You guys were fucking going at it really fucking hard, and that was great.
Oh, it was. And then lap traffic, I thought lap traffic was gonna fuck us, and no, I thought it was. I almost did, almost, because it almost caught the fucking leader. It caught all of us, but whoever it was, got left me a hole, and I went through it. But
Yeah, Bames was
I
doing
puckered
good
up on that one. He was.
in the beginning, drove it off the track, and that was all she wrote.
Got scared. Got
Yeah.
scared. He seen that blue, and then decided to run off the top. Yeah, I was like, man, I left him so much room, and I was, what are you going?
Mm-hmm. All right, so I didn't see that Rooster 79 joined, right? He didn't join in that, but you don't see him.
Um,
I didn't see him
I
join.
believe so.
I
He
don't
is
think
in
so.
here. No, no, he has not
Okay,
joined yet.
that's fine. Then I'll go with Sharton. Take it away for Sharton there, Nep.
Sharton coming out here picking up another win. Feature win. Congratulations there, bud.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It, little dicey at first, and then with like 4 or 5 to go, the red car that reset on the bottom come back to life right in front of me.
Yeah, that was
And
one thing I was
and
gonna
I
mention.
thought I was going around when I hit him because it caught me just right in the door where I thought I was gone.
We were
Oh
watching
yeah.
the battle between Mafia and Rooster, and all of a sudden we see cars just freaking everywhere. And Josh is like, "Get back to Sharton, get back to Sharton," because we were trying to see if you were tied up in that. And luckily, once I finally was able to cycle through all the cars and get on your car, you was able to make it through there. But I bet that was
He
hairy
was
right there towards
sideways. He
the
was
end.
sideways through it in the beginning, but he was able to correct himself and get out of it.
Yeah, it was almost bad. I was
Yeah, oh
fixing
yeah.
to raise hell over it, but
I mean, that's a bad thing.
I have no
That's one of the
clue.
bad.
We just
Yeah, no
fucking saw
clue.
cars explode, and we were like, what the fuck was going on? And I was like, Nep, get to fucking Sharton right now. Something happened. And we got to you, and you were still somewhat ahead. And I was like, all right, he's still alive. But
Barely.
I'm gonna add my 2 cents in. Yeah, another got up and got out. You stayed more consistent. Watching Rooster 79 and Mafia battle, that was awesome. But it was even better for you because you just fucking pulled away. You were just like, yeah, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. That was awesome to see. Sharton, good job sweeping tonight.
appreciate it. See what we can do next week.
No, go out and duplicate it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I got to start in the back next week.
Well,
Y'all
you,
got, y'all got Volusia next week, so uh,
that's a
it's
fun
another
track.
good track.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little
it's a
easier,
fun track.
a little easier to come from the back there.
Wolfie, I don't want to hear you. You better sit there and be quiet for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing to get them lap times, but kudos to you. I don't know if you had room in the back which I know that track you can swing lap it, run the top for a lap or two, and then dive down and
Yeah,
grab the bottom line.
I
Movement.
was I was trying to run about turn one and two. I'd run that slider line, try to keep the car as straight as I keep it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, Jordan?
Yeah, because
Where
there's
you kind of
a swing lap on that track where you can fucking hit sixes.
Yeah, you can just run the top side, like 2 or 3 laps in a row, and then drop it down to the bottom there. I've seen people do that before.
I can't
But
believe
I
that's
finished
But
happening.
fourth.
good
If
job to
I,
you. You took
yeah,
my $10 this week,
if
asshole.
I had another handful of laps, I probably would have made a 3-way battle for second and third there. But I don't think I could have caught you. But like you said at the beginning, this was a big. It was a big clusterfuck at the beginning, going off into 1 and 2, and I got caught up and behind people and checking up and shit. So, but yeah, we'll see what next week brings.
Well, for
I
your other
appreciate
$5
Josh and all of them.
payment got sent to you, dick.
I appreciate that, buddy.
Dick.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, congrats. Charlton, good job for
I
sweep,
do.
man.
Yeah, congrats to Chardon, and thank y'all, Nep and Josh, for broadcasting everything. And I'll say one more thing before I get out of here, and that is thoughts and prayers with the Bush family tonight,
Amen.
because that's a drastic thing. So,
Amen. Exactly. Can't forget that. All right, guys. Good racing tonight. We're glad that you guys went out there and put on the show. That was great to see.
good deal. See y'all next week.
All right, Wolfie. Switch back. I mean, Nep. We got to switch back over one more time, and then we're done.
Right.
Wow. Insane. 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 All right, back to what we got here. That is all from the W Energy Victory Lane for tonight. Doing a couple closing statements like normal. Before I do get into it, Nep, what in crazy racing did we see tonight? That was awesome, battling all over the place.
Man, it was battles. You know, that battle between Mafia Killer and Rooster 79. Almost the whole race, you know, battling it out for a second. I honestly think that might have hurt them, you know, battling so hard, because it allowed, like I said, it allowed Sharton to pull away from from them. I think had they calmed down a little bit and maybe ran, one settled in at the front car and let the other one follow, they might have been able to make ground on him. But that side-by-side battle kills that error and allows Sharton to pull away with it. Now that caution there towards the end, or could have been a caution, but that wreck there towards the end, almost could have ruined Sharton's night, but somehow he was able to come out of there unscathed and continue pedaling it and take it to victory lane. So great night of racing. I said it at the beginning, I'll say it again. Lernerville is an action-packed track, and one wrong move, and as we've seen with Baines and Big Mike, that's all it takes to ruin your night. You come off that track. But real quick, since he's in here, let's bring our race promoter up here real quick. Jay Clay, welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah.
Jay, you don't sound too happy. What's the matter?
I am not too happy, but that's for another time.
Oh. All right.
It was overall an okay night of racing.
It was awesome.
I think so.
Up front was pretty
I'm
fun.
sure it was awesome for you guys to watch.
Yeah, the battle up front was
I wish I would have just watched it instead of raced it.
The explosion of cars that was happening was a little nutty, but
yeah, we almost had to call. They almost had to call you to come out there with your emergency vehicle.
I did think about it. Like I said, I was thinking about just sitting up wherever I could and watch that race.
Well,
every time I moved, I got cleaned out. So,
anytime you want to step away from the race night, and want to come up here and join us in the broadcast booth, feel free, brother.
oh no, I can't do that. I'm too. I couldn't do that.
I know, but all in all, for the most part, great racing action. The shocker of the night is Wolfie having the fastest lap in both races.
Yeah, Wolfie was fucking nuts.
Looks like Josh owes him $10.
I already sent it to him.
He's already sent it to him. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it, Wolfie, I didn't want to send you money to begin with.
Yeah, right. And then he goes out there and collects $10.
Well, I'm hoping to get that. I'm hoping to get that next week when we go to Volusia.
That's
Volusia
gonna be a fun track to
Speedway.
watch.
I love Volusia. That's going to be a great race. As long as we don't get cleaned out again, should be a good race.
Or if you have good internet.
Turn 3 and 4 is going to be interesting, with the slide jobs and all that. Mafia Killer, he is a slide job
He
king.
threw some shit coming to the checkered, man. Oh my god! I saw both their cars touch, and then they got off the gas and let Rooster have it because he fucking left rear him or some shit.
Bames showed some speed in the supers.
Until he
Until he went off turn 4.
Until he decided he wanted a hot dog. And
we were on his car. We were like, he's doing good. Yep, off the track he goes. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
The announcer curse.
But I did change my number to honor the great Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, buddy.
We saw the 18s out there. It was great to see.
It was nice seeing the throwback.
I seen another owner pop in. Maybe you want to have a word with him.
No.
Is he actually
Justin Hamrick? Justin Hamrick?
The one and only Justin Hamrick. Welcome.
We thought you had something. Freaking Jesus Christ, we thought you had something. And then somehow Bames took off, and we were just like, oh, never mind.
I was up there with him, and Clinker killed me.
Clinker clinked you.
You guys were like 4 wide. You guys were.
He wasn't the only one that he clinked.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But, oh no, good night of racing, guys.
A lot of cars out there tonight, guys. Definitely.
I know that was the first. I think that's the first time we ever had a full field.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, full 16.
Yeah,
that was sick to see.
Now, if only the other guys would show up, that'd be great.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Well, hopefully we're going to get more views on this one than we did
last week's race.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
trying to promote that Temple Racing Television.
Fuck it, dude. We'll see what happens. That was fun. That was fun to watch, though. Thank you for having us. Seriously, I really had a blast up here.
Thank you for doing what you do.
It's a good time. We have a good time.
The fun thing comes in 2 weeks.
Sugar Bush.
Bush, but not just that.
Fuck.
Josh is going to have to climb into a dirt car to do the drive around because I'm going to be out of town.
Oh, Josh is going to climb into a dirt car.
I'm going to have to, like, pre-fucking record that shit.
Yeah, he's going to have to climb into a car to do the run around the track. And then he's going to have to call the race like I did week 1 by himself. So,
well, that is if he's up.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call him on the road.
Shout out to W Energy.
Yeah.
I might be on my own next too.
No, you won't. I will still be here.
Oh shit.
If you have good internet.
Oh my god.
Up in Wisconsin.
All right, well, let's get this thing wrapped up. Again, thank you to First Place Auto Glass, leader in auto glass. For all serious inquiries, please go to firstplaceautoglass@yahoo.com. Bob will help you right out. He's even got wiper blades. Last but not least, Dubby. It's always Dubby, baby. Head over to www.dubby.gg. Use the promo code TEMP26 and get 10% off your order. We appreciate everyone that stopped in tonight. This was a great time. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of Thursday Night Thunder. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And also keep the Bush family and all the friends in your hearts and prayers, man. That's rough to go through. Kyle passed away way too young. My heart goes out to his wife and his kids. I feel so sorry for them, and everybody, the whole world's basically here to help and reach out and mourn the loss of someone that was amazing. But that is enough for us tonight. Thank you everyone for stopping in. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Hamrick. We appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful night.